there's two particular things at work that bother me the most. And the first one is before somebody potentially becomes a client of mine. And that is when they try and take their discovery consultations with me from their car or like a mobile device.
Yes.
I have it strictly on my thank you page for when they have a booking that
like you have a disclaimer.
I will not take your call if you're not going to treat the call with respect that it deserves to better yourself and the things that you're asking help for me for whatever. I'm just not going to take that call. Like, because, and also honestly, too, like this one guy, he told me, he's like, oh, I might be driving. And I told him, I cannot be responsible for your potential death while
that's true.
While you are talking to me.
That's true.
I said, so we will just reschedule this one. But that's a little bit of a pet peeve.
But do you notice that those people that want to take the car call don't turn out to be clients. A qualified client?
Oh, of course they don't.
Right. Because you see it's a direct correlation of value.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think also anybody else too that is, and this I guess could go for any industry, but mine in particular because the I guess the quote unquote pricing of my industry is very kind of like, people think we just make it up. Right. But we don't.
There's not a science, but there's like a structure behind it, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's literally, you can structure it to like an hourly kind of base. You can do project base or whatever, but
daily rate.
People think like, oh, I can find it cheaper from somebody else. And I say to anybody in any industry out here, they say that to you, tell them good riddance.
Good job. Good luck.
Go find it.
Yes.
Please go find it.
But that's like when people say like, oh, be less. Like, go find less.
Yeah.
Go find less. Go find cheaper. But you're going to get less quality.
But at the end of the day, I say all of that to say that my pet peeve around that is those people that have like lowball budgets or like think that it like can be done for something other than the amount that I give them. And while that I guess could be true to some extent, I implore you, everybody out there that says it, go find somebody else to do it for you cheaper, and then let's
compare the quality.
It's not even quality; it's service.
There's a lot of aspects. I agree.
Everything. And
that's like probably the people that come to you in their car phone and want a lower budget are also the same people that go to like all of those community Facebook groups and like go in and they're like, hey, here's my business. Here's what I do.
And they do it six times a day.
And they do it in like 10 different Facebook groups. They never follow up. They never like engage with the people that engage with them. And then they say, well, social media doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
it's probably all the same people.
I'm in a lot of Facebook groups too, but I'm also in like a networking thing.
But
I'm in those groups, and they're community groups. They're not entrepreneurial, based groups.
There's a structure to the way in which you post in those groups.
Correct.
And it has a lot to do with what you post, when you post, and the
how
follow-up.
You interact with,
And that's where these people, these low ballers, let's call them that.
Yeah.
Hashtag low ballers.
I do notice that the low ballers are the ones that are in the Facebook groups trying to say like, this is what I do, and let me know if you need help.
And they're also the ones that are constantly complaining.